Hey there, yard people. What's going on? It's Rob from Yardman LLC. You can check me out on Yardman LLC on Instagram, and obviously you're watching here on YouTube. I wanted to do a follow-up with a few things and also just discover together some of my new marketing materials that I'm using. So let's get started. I won't be doing any editing of this video. I'm gonna, I guess, get good or get really bad at doing just raw videos, and eventually I'll be doing some editing. I'll be doing some fun clips, I suppose, and there's been a few things that I've done that I thought were kind of funny in some of my other videos, so I might be adding those later. So hey, check this shirt out. So what I did is I went to Vistaprint.com online, of course, and I decided, you know what, I want to get something from my company, and I want to be advertising while I'm working or even just filling up at the gas station. So I got me some Yardman LLC shirts. Pretty cool. This is embroidered. This was a stock photo of the lawnmower on here, so I don't have a logo design yet. If you're watching and you're interested in proposing some ideas for me to have a logo, well, go ahead, put your comment in the description, put your comment down below. Got the hat as well, kind of cool. I also got shirts and hats for my wife and kids, and it's funny, the kids are loving their shirts, and of course I don't discourage them from wearing them. Here's some, check these out. These are some magnetic signs that I throw on the car while I'm out working, and it's another good idea, I think, to have the company promoted while I'm out there working. Otherwise somebody's just seeing a truck with a trailer pull up, and what I want to have is the name of the company displayed more. So that's what I'm doing for now. I'll put a link to Vistaprint in the description below, but to customize your own stuff, you're gonna have to go and check that stuff out yourself. So also, look here. Inside here, well, let me try to pull it out with one hand. So I always keep business cards on me. Here's the business card, and on the back I've got some ideas of different services that I offer, and if the client isn't home when I'm servicing their property, I just write the date in on there and I leave this on their porch. They should be able to tell that I was there at the property, but it also does remind them that I was there. A lot of my clients, I mow only the backyard, because on base the backyards are the ones that are the responsibility of the tenant. So they may not, the client may not see the fact that I was there right away. If they don't go out in their backyard very often at all, they may not see it for a week or so, or a few days, and I want them to know right when they get home or when they see that card that I was there. So something else I wanted to talk about. I'll go ahead and put this hat on. It is sunny out here and it's hot. I'm gonna grab me a drink of water. Give me a second. Okay, not product placement, it's Dasani water. Something else I want to talk about is I'm going to use this sprayer. It's a 2-gallon, no, I'm sorry, that's a 4-gallon sprayer. It's better than the first sprayer we saw, I think, in video 2 and 3 when I was spraying Nuts Edge. Anyways, I did get this. It's better, and I'm liking it. So I'm going to take care of a few of these spots around the yard. You see where I've got the orange engineer flags? I bought this at either Lowe's or Home Depot. I think it was Home Depot, and it's quite versatile. I can use it for a lot of different things, and I'll show you some of the stuff we're going to treat today. We've got some either spurge, and it's not clover, and I've also got what I believe is goose grass. I don't think that's a crabgrass, and I'm probably not going to cure it with what I'm using today, which is my Roundup for lawns, and the active ingredient that would work on crabgrass, if it was crabgrass, is the quinflorac. I'll not be necessarily taking care of the crabgrass or goosegrass, but I'm gonna try. I've also got some broadleafs in here that I want to take care of. I do have some clover. You see a clover flower there. Not much. See, there's the clover. So I want to take care of the clover. There's another broadleaf. So in the yard, I've got different spots that I want to treat. So I'll set the camera up and y'all can watch me do that. Here's just some other type of broadleaf or whatever. And the orange markers, the orange engineer flags, are just to make it quicker for me to look at the yard and spray the yard. Here's some, I think this is spurge, and that's right at my property line, but I do want to get rid of it because I don't like it. I think it's ugly. There's some more there and a little bit more here. There's a big old patch of that there. So what we'll do is we'll follow back up in a couple of weeks or in another week or so, and we'll see how that did. This RoundUp kills the weeds, not the lawn spray on that. I know it takes care of clover real quick. As a matter of fact, if you have a lot of clover, that herbicide that I just showed you, the RoundUp for lawns, starts wilting and killing the clover. Seems to be like right on contact. Within a couple hours, flowers like this will already start to be going away, and they'll start wilting and turning yellow. And then within a couple of days, or 3 or 4 days, it seems like the clover is dead and going away. Notice we've got some longer grass here. I didn't mow this yesterday. The neighbors, or 2 days ago, the neighbors were having a party on their driveway, and I didn't want to interrupt the party. But look at the stripes, not too bad. This is with the John Deere Z-Track, and I've got the striping kit set up on that. The lighting's actually looking pretty good to show those stripes, and the grass is at a 4-inch cut right now. So yeah, not too bad. I hate having to go around the tree. It'd be nice to just have the straight stripes going straight up and down. Here's an example of what I think is my goosegrass. So I'm gonna try to take care of this today, other than just pulling it out. I know I could pull this out, but I want to really see, and I want to show how this RoundUp is going to work on these things. So I'm not going to pull this by hand, which is what we have been doing here and there when the individual weeds pop up. So I'm just going to spray it, and towards the middle of next week or next weekend, I'm going to show us a review on how well it worked. I've shown us the RoundUp. We've got the sprayer going. Oh, I want to give a shout out to somebody in each of my videos, and I didn't do it in my last video. So today I want to give credit to another lawn care professional that I have admired, and that's Jason Creel. He's out of Alabama, and his YouTube channel, he's also on Instagram. His YouTube channel is, let's see, here we go. So there's, let's try not to get the, here we go. Lawn Care Life. He's got almost 50,000 subscribers. So he's got a ton of videos that are a lot of fun, a lot of great topics, and he breaks things down. And I wanted to give credit to him because I admire him, and I've learned from him, like I'm learning from a lot of y'all. And that's one of the things we're doing out here, is we're not only running businesses and bringing in some money and feeding our families, but and improving our neighborhoods and our community by the way they look, but we're also learning from each other. So hopefully me even showing off this RoundUp today, or maybe those marketing materials, will assist somebody. That's the goal. The reason I carry business cards with me, even when I'm even when I'm mowing. So I bought this at what's one of those? I think it was at Staples. It was about $5 or $6, y'all. And I just keep it in my back pocket. And if Nancy or Steven, next door neighbor, wants me to mow their yard or has some questions about my services, I don't have to run to my car or the truck to grab that stuff. I've got it in my back pocket, so I'm ready to advertise my business at any time, especially while working. And like I said, I finally got the signs for the car, so that's cool. I think they look better than nothing. So that's about it. And I do have the website up and running. That was one of the first things I did. I wanted to make sure I had a web presence with just about any business that's out there. If you don't have a web presence, even if you're not doing business on the web, I think a lot of people nowadays, they expect you to have a website. I know I do. And as a matter of fact, it's rare if you don't. So have something. I went to GoDaddy when did I start that? Within the last year. And I made sure I got the domain. And I have a web email address that also matches the company name. So GoDaddy was helpful for me. There's more than one option. I used GoDaddy, so use what you want. So let's get into the spraying. I'll set this camera up. Hopefully it won't fall over like it did before. And then I'll come back and I'll cancel the video and I'll upload it to YouTube, and it should be hot tonight. So this is video number 5. And there we go. I think I'm gonna be okay here. We won't see every little spray, but y'all, hope I'll be right there. All right, it hasn't fallen over yet. Today I've got the camera on the GoPro Shorty, and that's better than how I had it last time. Even though the Jaws is good, I had a fail on that. So I've got a high volume fan tip on this sprayer, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started spraying in real time, and I'll come back after just a minute or two, hopefully a minute or two, and we will close off the video. So for those of y'all that aren't familiar with these backpack sprayer, this is how you pump. So as you're walking around and spraying, you continue to keep pressure in the tank by charging it with this hand pump. Okay, folks, you see that was pretty easy. I had already marked out my my individual weeds that I wanted to treat, so it was real easy for me to just start throwing it down. Now, I am doing a little bit of spraying and praying because I don't think this is going to work on what I believe is goosegrass, but I'll at least be taking care of the broadleaf and some of that clover that's in the yard right now. I hope you all have a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check me out on Instagram as well, at yardmanllc.com. I'll see you either on Instagram or YouTube yourselves if I'm already following and subscribed to you. And again, continue to have a great day. Stay cool, everybody. And if you like what you see, or you have any questions or some compliments or comments, go ahead and throw them down there below. Don't forget to hit that like button. Talk to you later. Bye.